Hey y'all, and welcome to part 1 of my 2023 Christmas Clean and Decorate with me. I am so excited to be decorating for Christmas and I can't wait for you to see how everything turns out. I am using some items from previous years, and then I did get a few new items this year for Christmas, which I shared in my last video. So if you didn't see that video, it's a Christmas shop with me and a haul at the end. So go check that out and stick around to see how I decorated for Christmas this year. All right, you guys, it is time to decorate for Christmas. I have pulled out all of my tubs from the attic. I shared with you guys a whole Christmas shop with me and Christmas decor haul in my last video. So I shared all the new things that I got for Christmas. I did run out to Hobby Lobby again this morning and I got some ornaments, which I'll share with you guys later in the video because I was trying to find those flocked ornaments or the velvet looking ones. And Hobby Lobby was always out of stock. Michael's had some similar ones that were also out of stock, so I could not get them. So I decided I'm gonna make my own. So I'm gonna share with you that in this video, but it'll be a little bit later. I'm gonna actually decorate first, and then the last thing that we're gonna do is our Christmas tree. So we're gonna decorate all downstairs. I'll put up the Christmas tree, and then I'm gonna DIY some ornaments. And then tomorrow, we're gonna actually decorate the tree as a family, and we'll do like a little Christmas movie night, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'll share all of that with you guys too. But also, when I went to Hobby Lobby this morning, I picked up this vase here, and I wanted to share it with y'all because I showed you guys a similar one, but it was a little bit smaller, so I needed something bigger. And the vases were half off at Hobby Lobby this week. So that's why I went by. I left it last time because it wasn't half off. So this week is half off. So original price was $59.99. And so I got half off of that. So basically $30 for that vase. But this is the one that I showed y'all last week that I've had from Walmart. And I can't remember the exact price of this, but it was super inexpensive, maybe $10, $12, something like that. And I love it, but I wanted something a little bit bigger to put these stems in. So this is all of my new stuff. A few things over there. If you didn't see last week's video, be sure to go check it out. So I have Christmas decor like all over the place now since I pulled out all my tubs. But basically I put all of my stuff for the front porch right here. This was all the new stuff. And then I've got a few baskets here, more stems. I didn't pull out the garland yet. That'll come out in a little bit. Stockings and all that stuff are in this bin. And then these pillows will actually go upstairs. I have a few other bins that are upstairs in the attic still for the upstairs decorating. But I just pulled out all the stuff for downstairs for today. Gracie June likes to help me decorate upstairs, so I'm gonna let her do that. But like I said, we've got our garland for the fireplace. All of our stockings are in this basket. I haven't pulled that out yet. But then we have all of this stuff, a bunch of, so I pulled all the little houses out together. So we've got a couple of white ones, a bunch of black ones that are all from Target from a few years ago. This one is from Hobby Lobby. It's like a little advent calendar. I used to actually use it as an advent calendar for our random acts of kindness, and we would pull out one thing to do each day. Maybe we should do that again and make them simple. But that one's from Hobby Lobby from a few years ago. I'm not sure if they still have it or not. So these are some of those nutcrackers that I shared in my last video that I told you guys we paint every year. So Gracie June actually painted some last year in a bunch of like pretty pinks and blues. And then I used some rub and buff on these. See, these are just wood ornaments, and I used rub and buff on these and did a few little ones and then also a few big ones, which these I spray painted black first, and then I went over them with the rub and buff, and I think they're so pretty. They look like they're from Pottery Barn, but they were like, I don't know, $5 plus the rub and buff. I don't know. So super inexpensive DIY. We've got a few reindeer. We've got lots of trees, and these are just a collection of trees that I've accumulated over the years, some from Target, some from Hobby Lobby. And then we've got a few handmade little items that I love to put out every single year. So these first two are actually Cason's, and then this one is Gracie June's. So I like to put these out every year. They're so pretty. And then I got this rug and some matching kitchen towels last year from Target. And I did look, they are not selling this one this year, but they have some other cute ones. So I'll be sure to link those in case you're looking for some fun Christmas mats. And then this I also got from Target a few years ago, but I added this little ribbon on there last year. So anyways, I think, oh, and then I've got Christmas mugs. Let me go pull those out. All right, let's take a look at our mug collection really quick. Also, I pulled out those matching tree towels that I was talking about a few seconds ago. Okay, so starting over here, most of these are Target from over the years. A few of these are Hearth and Hand, this one, and the Fa La 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 La. And then these, I love these. They stack like super easily. This one says comfy, this one says cozy. And then this one is also a Hearth and Hand one. I think this one's from last year. And then this one is not Hearth and Hand, but look how pretty that is. It says Snow Much Fun. I guess this could be well, it is Christmas. And then these I have gotten from the Bullseye section over the years. So I thought that one was really pretty. A Merry Christmas and a Mrs. Claus Cookie Company. So those are all Target. This is also Target, I think from the Target Bullseye section a few years ago. And then we've got a bunch of Santa mugs. These two are actually from the Dollar Tree, and these are a little bit smaller. I got those several years ago. And then I think I got this one from Target, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was cute. And then these two I got from Hobby Lobby last year. So I got the white one and then also a pink one. And then this is from years ago from the Dollar Tree, 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. I think this one might be from Hobby Lobby. And then these two I think are from Target or Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. One of the two from last year, and I got a couple of just gingerbread men because the kids really love those. So that is our Christmas mug collection. And I think we're ready to start decorating. Are you guys ready? All right, so we're gonna start on the front porch, and as you can see, we've got some cobwebs and stuff that need to be cleaned off. So I'm gonna be using this little tool that I got off of Amazon, and I actually shared this with y'all like a month ago, but I haven't used it yet. So this is the first time I'm using it, and I felt like it worked so good, so much better than using like a duster or trying to get it off with a rag or anything. The bristles on this thing are kind of wiry, so it gets those cobwebs off so easy. I highly recommend it. And then it's also easy to get the cobwebs off of the bristles, if that makes sense. So it's not stuck on there like a regular Swiffer. But it does come with a Swiffer end too, so I'll make sure to link this for you. After I got the cobwebs and stuff off, I went ahead and wiped down the wood. It needed to be wiped down. And then also clean the glass on our front door. Okay, now it's time to decorate, and these little trees and also my concrete planters I actually got from Pottery Barn 2 years ago. These little trees light up and they're so perfect on the front porch. I don't do a ton of decorating on the front porch. I try to keep it pretty simple. Actually, I try to keep it pretty simple around my entire house, but I love these little trees. They look so pretty on the front porch. And then also I have a Christmas wreath that I got from Pottery Barn the same time I got these a few years ago. And this also lights up, which I'll show you in a few minutes. This little door rug here I got from Hobby Lobby several years ago, but my doormat is actually new and it's from Kirkland's. They had a lot of really cute doormats, so if you're looking for one, definitely check out Kirkland's. And then these pillows I think are from Target several years ago from the Bullseye section. Okay, now we're moving back inside and I'm going to start by decorating our bookshelves here first. This usually takes me the longest because it takes some playing around, but I actually did take pictures of our Christmas decor from last year, so I pulled that up and I did my bookshelves pretty similar to what I had up here last year, so that made it a lot quicker actually. Now another little tip is as I'm taking down this decor that is pretty much my year-round decor, I'm actually putting all of that into my Christmas tubs. So then whenever I get ready to take down my Christmas decor, I'll just switch it out. So I'm not having to have like an extra tub or I'm not having to store that in an extra place. I just replace those items in that tub, if that makes sense. Now another little hack is if you have a picture frame or a canvas like this but don't have a stand for it or a back, then you can use a candle to help hold it up, which is what I just did with this reindeer canvas. So it's being held up by a candle and you would never know. Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so I'm letting go of everything but you. Okay, so here I'm just switching out my everyday greenery for some more like Christmassy greenery. And then I have another pot that is just like the one I showed you guys that was on my dining room table. I have 2 of those. So I'm using one here and then I'm going to use that one that was on my dining room table. I think I'm going to use it in my breakfast area a little bit later. The good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Now, just so you guys know, I know that it looks like this is just going by super quickly and I know exactly where I'm going to put everything, but I promise you that is not the case in real life. It takes me a lot longer than it looks like it does because I'll put something somewhere, then I have to go back and step back, look at all of it, see if it looks right, move things around. I move things a bazillion times before I get it exactly where I want it. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm like that great at decorating, but I do feel accomplished once I have it all done and it looks at least decent. But I did want to let y'all know that decorating doesn't come super easily to me. I do have to mess around with things a ton before I'm happy with it. Making our Christmas memories, oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas. Now for my garland, I use a couple of command hooks right on top of my mantle, and this just helps the garland to kind of stick on there a little bit better and not fall off. The garland that I have is actually from Target from a few years ago, and it is the Hearth in Hand garland. I'm going to see if they still have it, but if not, I'll try to find something similar. But I love this garland. I love how full it is. I love all the different like textures, different types of greenery in it, and also little blueberries. I feel like it just looks so pretty and natural. And of course, you could also pair this with another garland that's totally different, and I think it would still look great. So if you have like a little bit of a cheaper garland from Hobby Lobby or something, you could throw it in there, and this just makes it look a little bit more expensive. But here I'm actually adding in a few picks, and these picks, I think that these are from Hobby Lobby last year, and I feel like it just makes it a little bit fuller on the ends. And then I also picked up some stocking holders this year. I've had some in the past, but last year I decided to just use command hooks. But this year I decided I'm going to go ahead and get these little stocking holders. These were from Hobby Lobby. They also have some that look exactly the same from Walmart, so I'll link those. But I'm just sticking them right up under my garland so you can't even really see them, which I don't need you to, but I'm just going to hang the stockings from them, and this works perfect. Making our Christmas memories. Now these bells that I'm hanging right here from the garland are actually from Walmart. I got them a few years ago, and they used to be red, and last year I decided to paint them gold with that rub and buff, and I feel like they just look so pretty, and I'm pretty sure that they were less than $10. And also here I'm showing you where I'm putting my everyday decor into that Christmas tub, so that way I don't have to store it anywhere else. And then once I'm ready to take all my Christmas decor down, I will pull all of this stuff out and switch it out. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. Now we're going to move on to decorating the entryway and the dining room. And so I am just basically switching up a few of the Christmas decor pieces here on the entryway table. I'm kind of messing around with some things, figuring out what I like. I ended up going with the nutcracker and then a few of these little houses from Target Dollar Spot from last year and a Christmas candle. And then here in the dining room, I cleared off the table and completely started with a blank space. And these signs that I'm putting up here are some Christmas signs that I actually made several years ago. I DIY'd these, and I shared exactly how I made these with a little bit of paint and my Cricut. So if you want to see that video, I will link it. It's in my Christmas decorating playlist, so I'll put that in the description box below. But I love using these signs. I feel like they look so good in here, and of course, they also just remind us of what this entire season is really about, and I love that. I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Okay, so here's that new pot that I got from Hobby Lobby and the new stems that I got off of Amazon. I love these. If you have not gotten them yet, you definitely need to check these out. They have pretty much gone viral this year, and I guess they did last year. I guess I didn't see them last year, but I feel like they look so good, and I decided to take my fig tree out of here because it does not look very good in here. And then of course here I am switching up even more decor. This little tree I actually got from Walmart this year. If you didn't see my last video, go check it out. The My Texas House line from Walmart this year is so good. They have so many good Christmas decor finds and great prices. All right, next area in the house is going to be in the kitchen. I'm starting with our little mug tree. I just have some everyday mugs on here right now, so I'm going to switch those out and put some of those Christmas mugs that I showed you guys earlier. But first we got to do the little coffee station, and I went ahead and put like a Christmas towel down. I feel like these gold stirring spoons look perfect in here, and I actually went with the exact same decor that I used last year. A little Christmas tree from the Target dollar spot from last year, these little Christmas mugs, and I also have my little nutcracker that I DIY'd. And it's so funny because I actually have not drank coffee in months, like I'm talking like 8 or 9 months now. So Chance is the one that is using all of our coffee mugs, but my kids will actually use these for hot cocoa. So at least they'll get used by someone other than my husband. But I don't know what is wrong with me. I just have not wanted coffee in so long. Every now and then I will stop by a Starbucks and get like an iced coffee. But other than that, I have not been drinking coffee. I've just been drinking Red Bull, which I know is way worse than drinking coffee. So maybe with the colder weather, I'll want to have a cup of coffee soon. Okay, how cute is this little reindeer charcuterie board I got from Walmart for like 10 bucks. I actually got it in a Walmart pickup order. They also have a gingerbread man, which they were out of whenever I did my pickup order, but I'm probably going to get that one too. And they were only $10, you guys. So cute, and I can't wait to use these at Christmas time, especially for my kids. I might even have to use it for our North Pole breakfast this year. I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm changing out a few of our towels and putting some of our Christmas hand towels in here for the kitchen. But you'll have to let me know, do you use your towels in the kitchen for decor, or do you actually use them? Because these towels that we keep on our dishwasher and our stove are just for decorations. We don't actually use them to dry our hands off, and some people might think that's weird. But we have other towels that we pull out for drying our hands off or drying the dishes. And then, of course, my little Christmas tree rug is down there in front of our sink. And then I always have this little tray here on our breakfast table, and I just switch up the decor on this too. So I've got a little pot, a Christmas tree from Target from last year, a candle, and then these are little bells that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, which I do want to paint over these with the rub and buff to make them a little bit more antiqued, but for some reason I cannot find my rub and buff that I got last year, so I'm gonna have to go get some more.
This year it's just gonna be you and me, hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be?
I'm back in the living room to put some finishing touches up in here. I decided I wanted to do some twinkle lights. I forgot about these. These were at the bottom of my bin, and so I pulled these out, and I'm going to put some in here. And then I'm also going to switch out the pillows that are on our couches.
Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do.
Now, over the last few years, I feel like my Christmas decor has gotten a lot simpler and more neutral, and I don't have as much stuff out as I used to. I don't know if it's me being lazy or what, but I do feel a lot less overwhelmed when I get ready to put out all of my decor each year, and I don't feel like it's cluttered, if that makes sense. And it also might have to do with the fact that my kids are getting older, and so like they love decorating upstairs, or at least my daughter does. And so all the bright colors and fun decorations tend to be upstairs for them. And all of the like neutral, everyday looking decor is downstairs. But I would love to hear from you guys. What do you do for Christmas decor? Do you have a theme, or do you have like bright colors? Do you go with traditional Christmas colors? I would love to hear what your style is when it comes to decorating your house for Christmas.
If I spend it with you, just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you.
Now, you can't have Christmas without Mrs. Meyer's Iowa Pine Scented Dish Soap and Hand Soap. And it's so funny because since I put this out, my husband has been just telling me every single day how much he loves the smell of this soap. And he says he could have it all year long, which I don't agree with. I feel like it's definitely a Christmas scent, but it does smell good. All right, so now I'm going to give you a quick overview of all the Christmas decor downstairs, what it all looks like, and then in next week's video, we're going to actually be putting up our Christmas tree. I did end up putting it up later this evening, but this video was so long, I decided that I would put it in next week's video. So we'll be putting up our tree, and then I'll also be sharing the Christmas decor for upstairs and a few DIYs. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those upcoming videos. All right, you guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today and maybe got some decorating ideas for Christmas. If you're looking for anything in particular, be sure to check the description box below. I'll link everything that I can for my Christmas decor down in the description box and also in the comments. And I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!